ones that I missed from yesterday.
But definitely good bards are very good bards. They can be a major difference with their ults and their stuns when they position themselves correctly. They just...
Bard is kind of a goofy champ, but done right, he can make a major difference.
Yes, he can. So I think we'll probably see the same bot lane we saw, which was Misfortune and Trundle. Mm-hmm. So that brings up the question: who's top and who's jungle? Will be decided soon, as he just keeps flipping through every mid champion.
Or every champion.
Yeah, that's who. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
The return
of
Hecarim.
Return of Arcade Hecarim and Dunk Master Darius.
Yes. Ooh. I think they remembered some of the things that really let them
win in that second game, I think it was.
Yeah. It really let them just sort of peel open the
flash final light.
Right.
I feel Hecarim's gonna be extremely dangerous, especially to this Jhin who has no escapes. I think he's like last game we saw was Rek'Sai. He was like, no, I'm going for Jhin. Just jump, go get Jhin every time when he could. Mm-hmm. So I think this time he'll be like with Hecarim. He's like, I'm gonna go get him.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Without those escapes.
Yeah.
Jin's gonna be kind of risky here.
J4 though is also going with his ult that changes terrain is going to be able to cut off Hecarim, and if he can jump on Hecarim and
if
ult,
he can time it.
Yeah, he has to jump on him and ult to hold the Hecarim inside that little bubble.
Yeah.
While at the same time,
again, Hecarim can ult out of it.
That's true too. So it's going to be an interesting chess match. Who has ult? How they use it, and also like we saw last game, J4's ult is kind of getting a little undermined by MF because she just says, "Okay, you guys are going to stay in the bubble. I can fire over the bubble. It's fine." So the stage is set, and the teams look like they're just about set to for this Game 5 between Marquette Esports and Final Light Gaming. This will be a great game, and I'm looking forward to it. And before we even start, I'm going to congratulate both teams for making it this far and giving us a great series to watch and commentate. And I think all the fans who are listening in and those who are here watching the games with us.
Both of these teams have been doing a really great job making these into an exciting 4 matches that we've been seeing here.
Well, I don't see any reason why that trend will not continue here.
Oh yes, especially into the finals.
Yeah, the finals should be extremely fun too. We saw earlier. I think Deathcap lost to Fear. And I think that was the early game where we saw the 5-man invade, and since then teams have gotten a little more cautious about invading. Mm-hmm. But after that game kind of snowballed pretty well in Fear's favors. But I think as the tournament's gone on, Deathcap has gotten better and better and better to the point now that I think that they definitely can play. I think on the level of Fear because they were against Marquette, and it was. Seeing them work together and just group, they did very well in that game. So it'll be interesting to see how Fear's communication and team play goes against the what's their names? I just lost the Deathcaps. But for now, we should still focus on this one.
All right. Well, once again with that Hecarim just being able to run straight in, just barrel through basically almost everyone.
Yeah, peel open that shell that team's trying to make.
Right. Although with the Bard now, I wonder how much of a difference that's going to make for it.
Yeah, if he can shoot his stun at the right time to slow the Hecarim, he might be able to stop it.
Or when Hecarim ults in, perhaps Bard ults on top of that to prevent any capitalizing on that, so that when everything is said and done, the people who got hit by it are no longer feared.
And they can turn and fight, and Hecarim's just kind of standing there mid ult.
Yeah. All of his speed has been negated.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just have to wait and see. But and then we've got let's see, Lulu versus Orianna by the looks of it.
We saw Orianna earlier in the game. The Orianna Jarvan combo is back, and we'll see if it's as bad as it was in the first game or earlier in the games when that Jarvan would just jump ult and Orianna just threw her ball in there and would ult too, and it just did so much damage. that'll be another thing to watch. The Wombo combo is back, and we'll see if it's bad or it's as bad as it was last time, or if it's
So you not only get put in the crater, you're also falling to the bottom of it, so to speak.
falling into like a bottomless pit of doom.
Let's see.
What was the last time Darius and who was he leaning against last time?
Maokai.
It was Maokai.
Yes,
Okay.
and that actually worked out in Darius's favor.
Okay.
As
So
I
let's-
expected. He was able to negate his healing with all the
Bleeding.
bleed damage
Okay.
he was doing.
So I wonder if Maokai's picked up has any tips or remembers he's going to position a little better this game to try and negate that, or how he's going to defend against that this time.
And here we are loading into the game.
After our little 3-minute delay.
Yep.
Excuse me.
It's been kind of a long day for us.
Yeah, we still have the finals going tonight too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we have a bunch of awesome skins again. This is the first time, or one of the few times so far in this tournament, I've seen Jin played, and I know like outside of in a lot of solo queue, he's been used a lot in ranked because of that damage output he has, and he just builds a lot of crit chance, and just because of whenever he hits someone with that crit, he just chases them down. He can just dish out so much damage. It's really hard to deal with.
Well, he gets extra AD for building crit chance.
Yeah, that's
and,
true.
also extra AD from building attack speed, because neither of those actually affect him. Whatever. So, yeah, gets quite a lot of damage output from building even traditional items. They don't just siphon into one stat for him.
Yeah, like all he does is attack damage, and he does it well. Just like, yeah, I'm not gonna run away, but I'm gonna kill you first.
I can kill you while I'm walking backwards.
Just like moonwalking backwards, just taking the shots. Like,
if only they could make it so that was what he did.
that would be great. Oh my god, just seeing it, like that would be the most trolly and tilty thing though. Just seeing like a character moonwalking backwards, like
While shooting you.
taking shots and just taking you down. And like I can't do anything against this, but
kind of like what Lucian already does with his ult, but just with auto attacks.
Yeah.
Instead. Just, slide back, slide back.
that'd be great.
Don't know how they pull it off.
No, I don't know
That
how
would be
either.
pretty impressive.
It would
regardless.
be extremely impressive.
This one taking a little bit longer than
Usual.
before. Yeah.
We might have it where like last time when we joined in, it was like 3 minutes in. That was actually kind of interesting. Oh.
Just gotta wait.
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah.
Because this is like, it's almost just like we're just replaying the same game like 3 times, just with like a couple changes. Because there's not much turnover. Like Jin, Jarvan, or we've seen Orianna before. We haven't seen Bard, I don't think, but we've seen Maokai on both sides now. We've just seen like, it's like we know what to expect. It's just who can out execute the other, who can play better, and who has the better game now.
Well, I mean, I actually haven't been here for one of the Orianna games, so I'm interested to see how that plays out.
Oh, okay.
Seeing if she can use her range advantage to outdo the Salulu.
Yeah.
I mean, they both have quite a bit of poke that they can get down, but Orianna seems to have the advantage in this case.
I'd agree with that, but she like is all in out. Like this Orianna's pretty skilled. Like Vapor was pretty skilled with her and pretty good at being able to be within range to move her and mechanically move her how she like to get damage, and seems to be very skilled at being in the right positioning well for that. So I believe Vapor has actually a good bit of experience on her. Might be one of her main 3 or so, but I'm not sure. I wouldn't quote me on that.
All right. Looks like our camera unfocused again.
It's been doing that a lot today.
Yeah. I don't know what's up with that.
Is it like focusing? Is there like some mystery object that thinks that it's like right there?
I don't know.
Maybe it's a ghost. Just right there, just like gonna fog up the camera and then like. We're definitely gonna be probably start like jumping in midway, partially into the game. I think, unless we still are having more technical difficulties.
Yeah, I know. Haven't the Riot servers been having difficulties today?
Yeah, they've been having difficulties having people sign in. We've also seen like some of the players having just repeated issues in game. So
Joining games and
Yeah.
things like that.
so I'm
Not sure if that's affecting what's going on right here, right now, but could be playing a part.
Well,
Yeah. I do like how creative Riot's been getting with a lot of these skins lately. I think with the Snow Day Bard, his little healing relic.
it's a hot chocolate.
Yeah, it's a hot chocolate mug that gets even bigger when it finishes.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, I think it's just like a little mug.
That slowly
And then
fills up and.
Well, then it gets big and it's got like marshmallows and stuff in it or something.
That's awesome. I've never seen it like grow at all. I've only seen it like place it.
Yeah.
I really like Arcade Heckram and I really like Dunkmaster Darius skins, honestly, because I just think I've seen a couple of videos with Arcade Heckram run around and he just looks really cool running around the field like that. And Dunkmaster Darius is just sweet.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for Farmer Nasus though.
Farmer Nasus?
Farmer Nasus,
What?
because that's all he does is he farms his Q. So you could have like a rake or something.
Could they make him like
like maybe a little scythe or something? Then he's just got like a straw hat and overalls, and he just walks out.
Just walking out far
With maybe a little bit of wheat in his mouth. Farming.
Oh, I want that skin. That should happen. I hope Riot sees this and they're like, oh, that's a good idea. We should.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a fan submission for like Gentleman Cho'Gath, and that's how that became a thing. So,
I think
Riot, you guys should do that. Come on, Farmer Nasus.
I think they completely based Braum off of a champion suggestion for like he was like this plaid wearing beefy manly man dude with a big beard,
like a lumberjack and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or he was just supposed to be like a manly man dude, and he
super ripped with this giant giant shield. Like,
no, he didn't have a shield.
No?
At least in the concept that I read about, but it was like I think his thing to heal allies is he would like whip out a Weber grill and just barbecue up a steak real quick and serve it.
That's great. There's the Scion skin that's lumberjack though. He
Right.
looks like that, but I hope that's what happened with that. Oh,
The world may never know.
nope.
Let me see if I can find out what's going on with this stream. Well, it should be coming up soon.
It's taking a little bit though. I wonder if who's having trouble loading in because I didn't notice anyone else not loading in very quickly here. They've been loading in pretty normally. It looks like.
They're all at 100%. So.
Yep.
I wonder if this is. Well, of course, this would have to mirror what actually happened 3 minutes ago.
Yeah. So
they had to take a really long time to load in.
Yeah. So I wonder.
Unless, of course, it's us spectating.
Yeah,
It's
this is
a really long
taking
time to load
forever.
time.
Usually it doesn't, but
Yeah,
maybe
usually it's pretty quick, which is making me think that maybe they just had a really long load time
Yeah.
for some reason.
if they're just loading in, we might still be here for another 3 minutes.
Oh no! Don't
By the
say
time
that.
we start commentating this, the game will be like over or something.
Of course.
We'll like join in, like someone will be pushing it on the next. We'll be like, well, GG, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh. So.
Oh. Uh-oh. Getting some technical difficulties here.
We'll be back momentarily.